Mayor Donna Deegan looking to rally support for her nominee to serve as the city's general counsel.
She's tapped former city council member Randy DeFoor, setting up her first potential conflict with the council. News for Jackson reporter Aaron Farrar is joining us now live. Aaron, DeFoor's status as a former council member presents some legal questions.
The main question is, will DeFoor be ultimately allowed to serve in that role, all because of a rule that was established a couple of years ago? So now the state's Ethics Commission will have to determine that. Mayor Donna Deegan wants Randy DeFoor to serve as the city's next top lawyer. 2 weeks ago, News4Jax spoke with DeFoor about what she believes would be the most challenging parts of that role.
Well, you know what the best part of being general counsel is? I am not a policymaker anymore. So that is not my role. That's not my role anymore. That's his role. That's not mine. Mine is being an attorney and representing each one of my clients to the best of my ability.
But there are some questions on if she would even be allowed to take on that position. A state rule says once someone leaves city council, they must wait 2 years before they can lobby the city council. During a meeting last night, Council President Ron Salem says members voted to ask the State Ethics Commission to make a ruling on this. Salem says that decision won't be made until late October. However, the city is scheduled to vote on DeFoor's nomination next month. Melissa Ross addressed this on behalf of the mayor's office.
Randy DeFoor is not limited in her role to serve as general counsel. At the same time, to bring final clarity to this matter, the mayor's office has requested an opinion from the State Ethics Commission.
News4Jax political analyst Rick Mullaney of Jacksonville University's Public Policy Institute, who also served as the city's general counsel, says he believes DeFoor can legally do the job.
I think that limitation is being misconstrued by some. Under the state statute, I am very confident that the former city council member can serve as general counsel. There's no prohibition. The other part is, are there limitations on that service, as there was with Lori Boyer? I don't believe there are, because of the statutory language and because of the nature of consolidated government. Having said that, this is unsettled, and therefore some want to go to the Ethics Commission to get their opinion, and of course it's kind of unpredictable what they might do.
There is a workshop planned for Monday to discuss any potential conflicts. Later this morning, Mayor Donna Deegan is scheduled to hold a news conference here at City Hall to showcase support for DeFoor. And the mayor says some of that support will be from the community as well as former city general counsel. That news conference starts at City Hall at 11 o'clock this morning. Reporting live, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.